Ladies and gentlemen, how's everybody doing today? Wednesday morning, 10:34 to be exact. And the temperatures are going to exceed 100 degrees today. It's going to be a very hot day. Schools are letting out early, half day. The heat's really causing a lot of problems the next couple of days. And the next couple of days, it's still going to be hot, but not this hot, because once it gets over 100 degrees, you got to start being careful out there. But that's not what the video is about today, weather. But I just figured I'd fill you in a little bit. What we're going to talk about today is can the tribal lock, which is right in front of you here, the tribal lock, be better than the Copperlock? Can it be better than the Copperlock? And if so, why? If so, why is it better than the Copperlock? If not, is there a definition on why it's not better than the tribal lock? I went to bed last night. Well, this came up because I was carrying this piece here. I've been carrying this one. This is one of my favorite knives in my entire case collection. This is the Case Whiskey Bone Tribal Lock, chrome vanadium steel. You can see right here, it's got CV chrome vanadium. And I just adore this knife. I love it. I love it. It's like one of my child's. It's like one of my child's. That's how much I love this knife. It's got a little pepper spot right there. Got a little pepper spot developing. I'll let it go. But every time I come in and check my knives, what I do is I normally give them a quick wipe down with, it's normally a very, very damp, not damp cloth. It's just got a very, very little bit of oil on it. And I just, when I'm in there checking out my knives, my GECs and so forth and so on, I just give them one or two wipes like this. I go whoop, whoop, and they're done. That's what I call, you don't have to have a lot of oil or you don't have to have a lot of anything on your blade at all. It's just a very, very small amount. It's all you need is a small coat, and it'll keep your knife protected. But I'm going off on this tangent again. Can the Copperlock, which is right in front of you here, we'll look at a few more of them, be better than the Copperlock? Boy, this is hard. This is in itself hard to talk about, because you are going to get your tribal lock and Copperlocks mixed up when you talk. This is the tribal lock, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take a look at the beginning of them. We'll take a look at this one. This is a beautiful, beautiful piece. Look at that bone, how beautiful that bone is. I don't know, guys, the more and more I look at these tribal locks and carry these and get a feel for these in my hand, these might be better than the Copperlocks. They might be better than the Copperlocks. What do you guys think? Copperlock or tribal lock? And if what your pick is, why so? Why is it? If you pick the Copperlock, why is it better than the tribal lock? Oh, this is getting tough talking. Wow. But yeah, I was carrying this one for a few days, and I just was, man, it was like a love affair all over again, because it's been a while since I carried it, and I was like, you know something? Why in the world was I not carrying this knife? Why wasn't I carrying this knife? I don't know. I mean, it's a fantastic knife. Real nice and slender. Mid lock back on it. It's got everything going for it. The strength is there with that mid lock back. This blade, I mean, come on, the blade, that Zulu type blade there. I mean, it's just one of the best blades. It's probably one of the best blades out there, right? I mean, you have to admit that. I mean, it's got that little slight swedge up top here. Look at that. It's got a slight little swedge up top. It's just as sharp. This is just, I can't even explain sharpness on the sharpness level. How sharp these blades get. Now, this is the chrome vanadium one. This is not the true sharp. But either way you go with it, they're both going to be sharp no matter what. I mean, they're extremely sharp. I mean, the way the blade is shaped and everything, I mean, you got like, it does get pointy to the tip. It does get a decent enough point on that tip to where you could do your piercing work. You can do piercing with this, most definitely. But, I don't know. I just wanted to break these out and show you. First off, they don't get shown a lot. The tribal locks don't get shown a lot. This is the case. This is the 50 years of their dating system. It's the dot system. You see the dots? This is their 50-year anniversary for the dot system. You can see right here. Case 50 years. USA dating system. Tribal lock. Now this one happens to be extremely rare. I was lucky when I scored this one. I gotta say, I was lucky when I picked this one up. This is a very rare piece. Very rare piece. And I'm just, I couldn't be happier I got this one in the collection. Look at those covers. I mean, that's a cool piece, man. That's a pretty nifty piece, I have to say. That's a pretty nifty one there. I don't know. And then we keep moving along. And then we got this beautiful orange synthetic. Look at that orange. How that orange pops, man. That orange is popping. Nice Zulu blade, spear. I don't know, guys. It may be better than the Copperlock. It may be better than the Copperlock. I don't know. You know what I mean? I'm not saying I'm choosing. I'm just saying it just might be. This is the pocket worn. Harvest orange. This is Harvest orange pocket worn, I believe. Man, I should have picked up more of these when I had the chance. I wasn't, I wasn't thinking. But now you can't get them. You can't even find tribal locks. I mean, at least you could still get the copper locks. You can find them. They're out there. The tribal locks are a different story. I don't know where you could get these. I really don't know where you could get these at. I just wanted to show you what I got in my collection. Because I don't think I've ever shown... I might have shown them like once. I don't even know why I haven't even shown them. I really don't. But what do I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 5 of them. I love every one of them. Every one of them are beautiful. But this is my favorite, this whiskey bone. Look at that whiskey bone handles, covers. Look at that. With that chrome vanadium blade. I mean, I'm happy I got this one. I'm really happy. I'm happy I got them all because I don't think you could get any of these right now. I would be surprised if you can get any one of these right now or find any of these right now. I just don't think they're around. I don't think that they're out there. They're scarce. We talk about the Copperlock. We were hot on the Copperlock being scarce. I think the Tribal Lock may even be more scarce than the Copperlock. I don't know. Either way, I like them both. I like both patterns, but I just figured I'd talk about the Tribal Locks today because they're not talked about. They don't get enough recognition. They don't get enough. I don't think they get enough. We don't talk about them enough, and they're too good not to. They are too good not to talk about these knives. Why don't we? Why? It's just amazing that we don't talk about these Tribal Locks. They're fantastic. They're fantastic. I've never seen anybody talk about the Tribal Lock, to be honest with you. I don't think I've ever really seen anybody talk about this knife. Really? I do remember Big J was gifted this one. He was gifted this one. That's the only time it was talked about, really. I guess this knife isn't really, I don't know, liked that much? Liked? I think it's a great blade. You know, I don't know. Let me know your thoughts, guys. That's why let me know what you guys think about the Tribal Lock versus the Copperlock. Which ones do you like better? Is there a difference? How come the Tribal Lock's not talked about more often, guys? All right. I'll leave it there. Check this piece out. Pick this little Remington up. Check that out. 175th anniversary Remington. That's a pretty cool little piece. Nice little piece. I like these little how do you say that? Commemorative pieces, or however you say that. Look at the back. With the gun, the shell. It's pretty cool. 175th anniversary. 1816 and 1991. Pretty cool. Pretty neat little piece. Then we got this guy here. Don't forget about these. All the new Ozark Trails knives are out now. I went to Walmart and they were all loaded up. They were all loaded up. I heard a couple people talking about these, so I had to run up to Walmart and see what my Walmart had. And they had everything in there. Pretty cool piece for $5. You know what I mean? $5? How can you beat that? Check that out. $5 little beater. You can't beat that. Nice looking knife too. I had that in too. Nice little flipper. Nice looking little flipper. Alright guys. I guess I'll let you get down the road. Let me know what you think about these Tribal Locks. Alright guys. Be good, be well, be safe. And stay cool out there today because it's a scorcher. Alright guys. Take care. Bye-bye.